Listen, baby, we got I Want KSI, Tommy Fury, Jake Paul, Salt, Papi. I want them all. Let's see what they talk about, man. Again, this is supposed to be like top entertainment right here. This is supposed to be one of the fights of the night that we actually gonna get some type of real showmanship. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on, man. I'm telling y'all right now, I got Big Papi on this hoe. No Kizzy. I've been hearing a lot of weird stuff though, like Papi ain't trying to make weight, Papi trying to do a small amount of rounds, all this weirdo stuff. And I thought Papi was trying to really be the face of Misfits. I thought Papi was trying to be like the guy, you know what I'm saying? And it really seems like he's turning puss on us. Like I don't have an answer for that. Like there's nothing I can say like, oh, I can kind of understand, you know, you got to do this, got to do that. Like, nah, bro, you ain't fought in how many months? Right now, all he's supposed to be doing is training, working on him being the best person he could be. And you can't even make weight right now? Like, that's weird. Obviously, like, in my head, if Anthony Taylor is doing more than Papi right now, I'm telling Anthony Taylor, hey, listen, bro, what fight you want? Who you want to fight? What you want to do? Since you can make weight, you can, you know what I'm saying, actually advertise the fight to people, then let's do that. Come on, man.
His own pay-per-view from the OVO Arena, Wembley. It's a big card coming your way. Misfits 007, topped by KSI and the badass billionaire Joe Fournier. But the undercard might just be the biggest we have had to date. And this is a fight that tops all action. What a fight we've got here. Super.
Come on.
Papi. Maybe the most feared boxer in the crossover space, taking on Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. Certainly his toughest test to date. The fellas join me today. And as I've said to them a few times already, I don't know which way this is going to go. I simply can't pick it. But
that's hella weird to say, because obviously it's Papi. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. Anthony got some, you know what I'm saying, some fight in him. He lost to a lot of top performing people. But I don't know. In my head right now, without hearing all the stuff that I've been hearing in the past, I'm still going for Papi.
Salt, Anthony, good afternoon. Welcome to both of you. Salt, I'll
my boy just seemed a little
Chris. How are you?
More dancing.
I'm very well, thank you, my friend. I'll start with you. Salt,
come on,
how you doing? How's training going?
Chris, he trying to
looking well.
I'm feeling very well. Very confident with this fight, and like I said, I've been working very hard. I'm ready to go. That's it.
Tell me how quickly you responded to this offer. You know, as soon as the opportunity to fight Anthony Taylor came through, did you have to go away and think about it? Did you have to speak to your coach or your management? Or was it a case of the offer's there, signature, let's go?
I have two other previous names that, like, you know, supposed to fight me. I have other names, but then he backed out somehow, and then I was offered this other guy, but then it just didn't feel right. So I feel like Anthony was the next challenge.
Just how do you?
I hate when they say that
Anthony, you think
like call these niggas. I hate when they say like people they get offered people and they keep it quiet. Like talk about it. Let me hear his name. Let me hear his name. Talk that shit, nigga. Talk that shit, nigga. Talk how he was a bitch. Say they offered me this little pussy over here. I knew he wasn't nowhere near Anthony's level. Whenever they don't mention the name, that's when I always think that it's like bullshit or it's like a plot. You know what I'm saying? Like it always seems weird, bro.
He is your toughest test to date?
Anthony Taylor is definitely a step up challenge for me. I believe Anthony Taylor is the most experienced fighter in the influencer scene. He fought guys like Tommy Fury, Idris Virgo, Chris Avila.
Did my nigga Salt Papi take notes before this? What is he looking at right now?
And all other names.
Help me out.
And yeah, he's the most experienced. He has like 10 plus fights in MMA, probably nearly like 10 fights in boxing. So it's definitely a step up challenge for me.
I'm going to come to him in a minute because I know that he'll have a lot to say about this fight. I can see him wanting to get involved already. But before we do, so I've got to ask you, Anthony is a loud character. He likes to try and get in his opponent's head and play those mind games, get under the skin. It doesn't matter who the opponent is in front of him. We saw it with Idris Virgo at press conferences, at weigh-ins, getting right up in the face. If he tries that with you, who is typically the other end of that scale, usually very calm and relaxed, do you think that he might rile you? Are you able to sort of suppress Anthony Taylor coming at you for a whole week before the fight?
I don't think so. Like all I have to do is just be myself. I don't need to play any character that I have to play. I don't have to like talk trash. The more Anthony talks trash, the better for me. because it's gonna go on.
It's like, do people like realize that like the whole point of this shit is like we want to see the showmanship, we want to see the grit, like this ain't fucking taekwondo, nigga. Like I don't want to. I'm not showing up to see you do some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what I'm here to see. I'm here to see, like I want to see a real scrap, bro. Like, oh god, like they gotta stop letting these people in that just want to be like, nah, I just want to come, show up, show people what I could do. People gotta care about you first, man. I guess I'm still caring about Papi, but it's because I've seen how entertaining he can be, and it's like he just was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna let all that go, and now I just wanna fucking eat and have a fight every once in a while. Like that's not motivational.
On the internet, once
what the
him,
fuck?
It's gonna be a meme, like that's how people edit them. That's how I go viral like that.
You're a very modest man, Anthony Taylor. Let's bring you in. I can see you enjoying that, reacting to it as it goes along. You're swinging already. Calm down, sir. It's on the other end of the room. We can't get you just yet. Here we go. Anthony, welcome. Good to speak to you again, sir. How are you doing?
Finally, the pretty boy has come back to London. What's up with it? They call me the ultimate pretty boy. Since they call him Super Salt Papi, the ultimate pretty boy. And I mean, I feel great. This is going to be great. This is like Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2 in the influencer world. We got
Not coming off of a loss. That's kind of crazy. All right.
Super Salt Papi, who's humble and quiet like Manny Pacquiao. You got Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor, who's cocky like Floyd Money Mayweather. This is a great matchup. It's very similar to how it was with the Pac-Man versus Floyd fight. Two great fighters that people are feared. People are scared to fight. Me and Salt are no joke. KSI is ducking us. No one wants to fight us. So we have to fight each other. This is definitely a pay-per-view fight. This is the biggest fight in the history of Misfits because we all know what it brings potential. You got this man who's a dangerous fighter. I'm not taking nothing away from that. This guy has a good straight left and a straight counter right. This guy is so Papi. He's feared to be amongst all the influencers. He is the real deal. If you think I'm lying, look, you got Manny Pacquiao talking about this guy. You got the president of the Philippines who's supposed to, hey man, look, my girlfriend's Filipino, so I understand. I'm getting chewed up every single day by my girlfriend.
Oh, bro.
Her family's on my ass every single day. You better not lose to him. Filipino pride. I'm like, look, man, like I understand, but overall, I'm happy to share the ring with Salt Papi. It's going to be a fun matchup. Yes, I am a step up above the rest.
Are the Philippines putting Salt Papi on their back like that for real? Is that really how that's going down? Hold up,
I feel like I'm better than everybody in the space. It's just my mentality. Damn. It's all about who's mental stronger in this fight. It's always been about fighting. How's your mental?
I think I know the answer to this, Anthony, but I'm going to ask it anyway. The same question that I put to Salt. As soon as the option was offered to you that you could take on Salt Papi, how quick was your response in the yes column?
He said yes straight away. I'm sure.
Yeah, I was like, let's go. I said, look, I was trying to be perfectly honest with you. The fights that I wanted was Paul Bama, JMX, and Jay Swingler or King Kenny. Those were the four opponents that I wanted to fight. But Mams called me out of nowhere. I was asleep, like, hey, you're gonna fight Salt Papi. I'm like, okay, sure. Let's make
JMX. Like, what is it about? Like, there's no way that there's a person in the world that's like. Oh, that sounded crazy. I don't know what that was for a second. But there's no person in this world that's like JMX is going to be a hard fight. There's no way that there's somebody out there thinking that.
Make it happen,
There's no way,
even if Mams says, hey, listen, you're going to fight heavyweight. Wherever Mams want me to fight, who he wants me to fight, it is what it is. I told Mams, look, if Waleed come up to 145, I don't mind going down as low as 145 pounds to fight Waleed. I will fight anywhere from 145 to 185. I'm a warrior. That's why they call me the ultimate pretty boy.
Wow. Talk to me a little bit about Salt Papi's skill sets before we come on to your proposed weight movements. We've got a big fight locked in here, so let's focus on that for a moment. Talk to me a little bit about Salt Papi. What in particular impresses you about him, and what have you got to watch out for when you're one-on-one with him on May 13th?
Well, Salt Papi has a good straight left. It's quick. It's fiery. He can catch you off guard, and he throws it. He doesn't telegraph his left. So he keeps it right here and throws it from here. He doesn't load up. He doesn't lift his elbows. He throws it straight. So that's the challenge. When you're able to throw a straight left without telegraphing it, it becomes a dangerous left hand. You can catch a lot of people. He caught Josh and a lot of other fighters with it. He's a counter fighter. We know Saul Papi's a counter fighter. He's a counter puncher. He's not a brawler. We understand that. We've seen it. You know, this is what he excels at. This is how he makes his knockout. He waits for the other people to make a mistake, and he counterizes on it. Look, Saul Papi's a very game opponent. He's probably one of the dangerous opponents I fought in my career. You know, probably a top 5 dangerous opponent. But man, the guy possesses speed, quickness, and ring IQ. The guy knows how to fight. He knows how to move around the ring. He knows how to use his reach advantage.
Forgive me for maybe stirring the pot a little here. But I'm used to Anthony Taylor coming out going, this guy's nobody. I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Even when it's someone with a record like Idris Virgo, you're coming forward, I'm going to do this. Is this a mind?
I didn't like Idris Virgo. I like Saul Papi. I didn't like Idris Virgo. I like Saul Papi. Hey, me and him, we share the same culture together. Like I said, my girlfriend's Filipino, so I understand the culture and the respect within them. I can't say, oh, I'm going to do this to Saul Papi because Saul Papi's not going to react to like that. You know, certain people you got to talk with and talk at. Idris Virgo, I was able to talk at. You know, rah. Papi, I got to talk with. You know, my job and my goal is to take Saul Papi out of his element, get him out of character. You know, I need to make Saul Papi upset. I need to try to figure out what makes him laugh, what makes him mad, what makes him explode. You know, so I got to try to see if I can help break character. Who knows? That might be on the press conference or you know, so that's my goal. Saul Papi is
I think, too, he just got to come in a little more humble now, especially after a loss. Not gonna lie, I really think that's the actual excuse. He got to be more humble now. He can't come in talking too aggressive, you know?
Very likable guy, and he's very quiet, you know? So as much as Floyd was with Manny, it was hard to break Manny because Manny just family, humble, you know? Beginnings, you know? It's hard. And plus, I like Saul. He's a really good dude.
Chris, this reminds me of Pacquiao versus Broner. A lot.
Wait. Well, Broner lost. I'm Mayweather. I'm not losing.
For those who maybe haven't seen the Pacquiao-Broner fight and build-up, I encourage you to go and check that out to maybe understand that reference. But so, what do you make of everything Anthony said there? I'm trying to draw you in a little bit.
It was literally just one man trying his hardest to talk hella crap and couldn't. Can you stop, buddy? Go away. Being nice. It was one man trying his hardest to get under another dude's skin, but he just couldn't. The homeboy had no respect.
Sort of speaking up to you, or is this genuine? Is this?
I mean, it doesn't really affect me. Boxing is a professional sports.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's just a sports. We're here to entertain the people. We're gonna get inside the ring. We're gonna try to kill each other to entertain the fans. And that's what the people want, really. Give the people the fight that they want to see. And then that's what we're doing right now. I fought Josh Bruckner that nobody wants to fight, so I fought him. They said he's the challenge. If I beat him, I'm the real deal. Now I'm fighting Anthony Taylor, another big challenge. They're saying if I beat this guy, I'm gonna be the real deal. So what's going on? The next one, I'm gonna be fighting another guy.
So what's going on?
They say I'm a real what? Nah, man. I'm always fighting. I'm the only influencer in the scene fighting challenges that nobody wants to fight.
I wouldn't say that. I would just say the only reason why you're having to do what you're having to do is because he's not really putting on that big of a show. If he was promoting more and doing more, I feel like there'd be way more people down to really just, you know what I'm saying, beat it, call him the A-side. You know what I mean?
One thing that Anthony Taylor said a minute ago that I do agree with is you are very calm, very humble, very likable. I've said it in the build-up to the Bruckner fight as well, to you in interviews. You have this streak inside you. You're a great guy, very calm, very easy to speak with and get on. But then you say these lines, these little one-liners come out. I remember the Andy Borski fight where it was all very calm and humble, great fight, respect my opponent, and I wish him a speedy recovery. Then it happens with Josh Bruckner. He's a good fighter, he's talented, I respect him, but I'm going to fight him like he owes me money. There's this streak inside you. Do we see that come out the closer we get to fight night with Anthony Taylor? Do you think that you respect one another?
Those lines were just jokes, just me making jokes really. So and then it just happens naturally. I don't really aim for knockouts. Just the knockout just happens naturally. I don't aim for them. So
what kind of fight do you see coming with Anthony Taylor? Do you think it's the fight that goes against?
I mean, Anthony Taylor is a very tough guy. He's like a bull that keeps moving forward and forward. But I just don't know how well he could take my power. I believe I do have the power to knock out somebody. Josh Bruckner was definitely a bigger, stronger guy than me, and I took him out with one punch.
He's referenced his peekaboo style, which he just sort of gave a glimpse of there. The style famed, of course, by Iron Mike Tyson. Do you know much of Ant's style, or do you think you have a way to combat it?
I mean, the first time I met Anthony Taylor on Showstar boxing event, last year. I've been watching Anthony Taylor fight for a while. He fought guys like Jack Fincham. So I know how he fights. I've been watching him, and I knew he's gonna be my competition one day because we're the same weight.
Anthony, he knew you were going to be competition one day, so he's had an eye on you. What do you know about Saul Papi?
Oh man, when I first met Saul Papi, I used to watch his TikTok and I saw him fight. I said, this kid fights, he's gonna be special. Meeting Saul Papi that night, I knew he was a special guy, a special fighter. I was like, one day we're gonna fight each other. And I messaged him, I was like, listen, we're gonna fight one day and we're gonna make a lot of money.
That was the plan, and it's happening. That was the plan. That was main plan at the very beginning.
Personally,
we met on Star event. I was at the bottom of the undercard. The prelims, it was free to watch on YouTube. Now we're here, nearly co-main. We should have been the co-main, but they're just fighting, so let him be.
yeah. I personally I would have loved this to be in the. I thought this fight was going to be in the Philippines. To be honest, I'd rather prefer this fight be in the Philippines because one, you get a free trip to the Philippines and you get to eat all the punset that you want. To be honest,
but some type of speed. I respect it though. I like the energy. I like the confidence. I'm hyped for this fight.
And KSI, I'm not going to say I'm a steamroll and because I got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a tough fight. By the way, Saul, I just got the deposit of the $75,000 in my account. Thank you for the money.
You're welcome, sir.
Appreciate it. I put that to good use.
Make sure you invest it right, yeah?
Yeah.
Not in the strip club, not in the casino.
Let me borrow a rack, Papi. Let me borrow a racky. Just something slight. You know what I'm saying? Just like a little racky aggy. Let me get that. Come on, gang.
Don't worry, I got you. but yeah, Chris. Regarding that 185, we agree at 185. I have to come up weight. I'm like about 171. So I have to gain some more weight. So I'm packing on muscle.
Yes, sir.
Packing on muscle with the intention, I assume, you don't see the spike going the distance. One builds muscle to generate power, no?
Yeah. Don't worry, I got speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, flow like a butterfly and stings like when I pee. Joking. I got the speed. Look out, Papi. I got the kryptonite for this man right here. I want to show you guys.
No. What is he about to do?
Coming back here?
What's happening?
The pepper. All you gotta do is throw pepper on him. He's gonna sneeze. I'm counter him left, right.
What?
Damn.
It's almost racist.
Anthony mentioned fighting in the Philippines.
That boy Chris ain't get it.
I know that you will have seen comments about fighting you in the Philippines.
We gotta get that boy Chris around some more brown people.
Knowing that the big fight that you've mentioned wanting in the past is talking about bringing it to your sort of not back garden, but your a huge fight where you're from and bringing that to you. But you've got to beat this guy first. Does it distract you at all?
Not really, but yeah, fighting in the Philippines is definitely like a dream come true.
Yeah.
Hopefully Misfits Boxing can make that happen. A lot of my Filipino fans will be supporting me for sure. Manny Pacquiao might be there to watch, so it will be a great scene and very good for the sport of boxing, especially for the influencer scene. It's gonna be like Manila, Thrilla Manila,
I know that you guys have you and Manny have commented on Instagrams and messages and things, but have you actually spoken with Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah, I spoke to him on Instagram and he made a post as well that when he comes back do an exhibition, he might want me to fight as a co-main.
Wow.
Versus Manny Pacquiao versus Anthony Taylor. And
there you go.
Salt Papi versus KSI. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Anything really.
What?
What do you imagine? Well, all the talk of KSI versus Salt Papi.
Stop, buddy.
You will be looking to derail that, Anthony.
Okay.
Is this a win that if you get it, you get
what I got going on?
Is a bigger fight, should I say? Is that the way you're seeing this? Is this now a huge step up?
Leave me alone.
Potentially opens up even bigger ones?
I mean, there is potential. At the end of the day, regardless if I fight Salt, win or lose, me and Salt, our competition goes nothing but higher and higher and higher. We don't get the luxury to fight like Jay Swingler and Slim. You know what I'm saying? And Gib. Them guys, they get to fight D and C level fighters. Me and Salt, regardless after fight, we got to fight A+ fighters after this. You know what I'm saying? We're fighting the top dog that Misfits got. We're still not out. At the end of the day, this does propel one of our careers to another direction. Regardless, Salt Papi's still going to fight in the Philippines. He's still going to be in the fan favorite. Regardless, I'm going to still be that loudmouth, flamboyant, SOB, fighter. I'm tough. I'm the toughest mother sucker around. Ain't nobody tougher than me. My mental is crazy. KSI ain't tough. You know what I'm saying? He acts tough, but he ain't tough.
And I can't say, listen, we didn't kind of already seen the mental of KSI be drained a little bit. No lie. We've seen the drainage. We've seen how he wasn't able to kind of stay up during all that BS that was going around. You know what I'm saying? As much as he prides himself in having like a strong head, you know what I'm saying? And all that shit. We saw him drain. So, hey, you got a point right here.
These guys ain't really about it. Salt Papi, he's about it.
But I'm not going to say that KSI ain't about it. That's just weird. Because I would say that JJ down for whatever. He's trying to make sure it makes sense. JJ ain't about to step in the ring just so he can fucking bring any and everything. Like, ain't nobody. There's not one person. I'd give Anthony Taylor 500 sales. Tops. Tops that there's not more than 500 people that are like, oh man, I gotta see Anthony Taylor get in the ring. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
About it. He's about it.
Let me ask you, I'm going to stir the pot a little bit now. One for you, Anthony. Straight into the camera while Salt Papi's watching you on the screen. What's your message to him ahead of fight night?
I'm coming forward. I'm coming straight ahead. Counter is not going to stop me. I do neck exercises every single day. I got a 22-inch neck, and it's gotten bigger. I can absorb the best, hardest punches there is. I'm coming straight for you, Papi. I'm not here to box. I'm not a boxer. I'm a brawler, fighter. I'm going to make this a bloody, messy war. Wait. Oh, boy, I want this honey, baby.
Wait, drinking honey.
Baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's on that bit.
Pepper.
Let's go.
I never seen that before. So, what would your message to Anthony be in response to that?
I hope he's doing well with his training. I hope he's ready. And that's exactly what I want him to be. I want him to pressure me, come up to me, and he'll find out what's gonna happen.
I'm like Ippo Makanauchi. I'm gonna hit him with the Dempsey roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, are you? I know you sort of spoke about this before, but as we begin to wrap this up,
yeah, we're wrapping it up now. This will be dope to see. Let me know what you guys think, bro. I would really like to know what you guys think is gonna happen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.